Top 10 tips for building a chicken coop. Do not rush through the construction of your coop. Make sure you have solid plans, sketches, and have thought about all the variables involved in a coop: cost, size, portability, and ongoing maintenance. Consider the functionality of your coop. The doors must be open inwards and not outwards, otherwise, your birds might find their way out. Think about ventilation, perhaps add some sliding windows for those hot summer days. Most importantly, figure out the maximum number of birds you plan to house in this coop. If you're new to woodworking and the world of do-it-yourself projects, find a chicken coop plan in a book or online that goes through the steps in detail. You might want to use that or build upon those plans. You may even get a great idea while poring over those plans. Write out your steps. Make sketches of your coop. Develop a list of materials and equipment needed and flesh out all the details. You may plan on allowing your chicken to free range, but are you prepared to bet the farm that you will let them do it all the time? Chickens are healthier and happier when they have more space to roost comfortably. Cramped coops make for aggressive birds pecking at each other and disease spreading faster. Your coop needs to be sturdy. It also has to have a solid floor to keep raccoons and other predators out. If you have some wily creatures hunting your birds, you can look at electric net fencing. But there's no need to go overboard on the construction. You can save money on the cost of your coop by upcycling or taking used materials and making something great out of them. Using recycled materials is terrific, but to a point. You do not want to use worn, rotting wood or low-quality materials that will end up wearing out quickly. Sometimes the irregularities of a scavenged window may be too hard to work around. If you're a beginner, this can add up to a lot of frustration quickly, and the item might not be worth the time. Be willing to scrap the idea if it is. Aim for one nest box for every 4 to 5 hens at a minimum. The nest boxes also need to be a couple of feet off the ground, or they generally won't get used. Think about how you will access the nest boxes from outside the coop, so you can gather eggs easily. When it comes to coops, there are two options: portable and stationary. A movable coop is going to be smaller and lighter. You can move the birds to pasture them on fresh grass. Also, if you relocate homes, you can take this coop with you. On the contrary, a wholly fixed coop is usually more substantial and more expensive. This type makes the most sense if you are going to have a large flock. If you have a fixed coop, remember that you will have to muck it out several times a year. You will need to include a full-sized door in the plans to allow for a human to enter easily and clean it out. If you use the deep litter method for the floor of the coop, you will eventually have compost for your garden. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more interesting videos. And please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm.